Okay. There we go. And there's a photo. Thank you, Mom. All right.
How many married couples do you know that are still married after 50 years? Now, how many of those couples do you know are married to their best friend and can honestly say that marriage has brought the most joy and best times of their lives? I'm not sure about you, but I can only think of one couple, my grandparents, Mike and Mary Flaherty. It all started in 1959. Mike and Mary went to a college dance. Mike, then 23, went to an all-boys school, and Mary, then 19, went to an all-girls school. It must have been love at first sight because after a few short months they were married and expecting their first child, my mother. After that, Mike decided to temporarily quit college and find a job to support his new family. Shortly afterwards, they had 2 more children, followed by another 7 years later. With 4 children, their family was now complete. With only one spouse working and 4 other mouths to feed besides theirs, times got kind of tough. There was 1 car to share, 1 income, and food was limited. However, the kids would have never guessed because Mike and Mary always put them first. This only brought the couple closer as they were determined to stick together for better or for worse. Yet it was not time for better to come, as Mike's company gave him an ultimatum of finishing his college education or losing his job. Without a second thought, Mike went back to get his degree. He knew that his family depended on him and was willing to do whatever it was going to take. However, this too was not easy. Mike had to finish college while working 40-plus hours a week. This would continue on for the next 12 years of his life. Mary, all the while, was raising 4 children by herself at home. This itself was a full-time job. She rarely got a moment to rest. After 12 years in school, Mike graduated and the family celebrated. The family could now rest assured that Mike would be able to keep his job for years to come. The fact that Mike was done with college was a big change. The bigger change, however, was the fact that now the 3 oldest kids were high school age and would now soon leave for college. At one point, all 4 children moved out of the state. It turns out the old saying, "The apple doesn't fall far from the tree," one of Mike's favorite old sayings, is true because within years all 4 children moved back to Indiana and were reunited. Being young parents, Mike and Mary have been able to experience the joys of watching their grandchildren grow up. They enjoy spending time with both generations. Although I have many good memories with my grandparents, one of the best was when my brother and I were little. We would always ask to stay the weekend with my grandparents. They would let us stay up late, play video games, or just games, and let us eat lots of ice cream. Another more recent memory was when my grandmother, mother, and I all went parasailing in Mexico on a family vacation with both of them. Mike and Mary are not only great family members, they are also well known throughout their community and church for their generosity and caring nature. Their positive outlook and determination have seemed to have kept them together for the past 50 years. I think everyone here would agree that they have a lot of wonderful years ahead. So here's to 50 years and many more to come. Congratulations.
Excellent, Chief. Excellent.